gotcha. Oh, don't you worm your way back to me. All right. In the meantime, you were terrific. And in the meantime, did the judge make the right call to can the ban? Our legal eagles are here, Janell Weinstein and Faith Jenkins, here to try this. Faith, what do you think, Janell?
I don't agree. Part of that's one prong of it. The second prong of this decision by the judge was that the ban is arbitrary and capricious. And what it did was had so many loopholes. It was wildly inconsistent that you would have the 7-Eleven selling the Big Gulp and the restaurant who couldn't do it. It was not enforceable the way it was written. Perhaps if they go through the proper measures, they don't overreach, go through the city council, there may be some well-intended measure that may pass. But the way that this measure was written, there's no way that it would go
Well,
forward.
I think that ultimately is what might have killed it, Faith, because the method by which it was sort of thrust on New Yorkers was what destroyed it. And whether it was a wise idea or not, it really stuck in a lot of New Yorkers' craw when it affected even what was delivered to their homes. In other words, large bottles of soda couldn't even be delivered to their homes. So in this city, which thrives on food deliveries, that was a big no-no. So I think its implementation was so big brotherish. Even people who are, I consider this health food nuts and really take care of themselves, found that a little over the top. This is what it got to be capricious in the eyes of the judge. And Janell, maybe you can help me with this. The willy-nilly way it was forced on you, and that you had outs to it, that you couldn't get a 32-ounce cup, but you could get 4 8-ounce cups, or two 20-ounce cups. It got stupid, and I think you don't have to have a law degree to realize this is asinine.
That's exactly right. There's ways that these kind of measures can go through, and you can't have a ban like that for some is enforceable, and for those down the block, it's unenforceable. Those convenience stores are not regulated by the city. They're regulated by the state. They don't even have to look at it. So you can't just willy-nilly come up with legislation like this, do it on your own, basically unilaterally, not following proper procedure, and think it's going to work. There's other ways to raise awareness about obesity.
See, but that's where I go, Faith, to this issue that Michael Bloomberg, who I think has actually been a very good mayor, it's just on these issues, it gets a little weird. He just went too far. And he might be perfectly right in talking about America's obesity epidemic, but it is not up to the mayor or anyone else to start policing either the drinks we have or the size of the drinks we have. I mean, over his tenure, we've now got calorie counts throughout small restaurants in New York City, by the way, that are way off, way off. Which, by the way, looking at some Swedish people, I mean, that couldn't be entirely a bad thing. But, ladies, thank you both very, very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.